Hello, my dear Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign Scorps. I'm Michaela. Welcome to my astrology channel, Todayenergy, and this is a monthly astrological forecast for you for the upcoming July. Now, July promises to be a pretty active, interesting month. A lot of things going on, but especially mental activity, meeting people, studying, traveling, because finally Mercury is so fastly moving on the sky. Because last month he was retrograde and slow. Now he makes so many aspects with other planets, which really enhances and stimulates our mental and verbal activities. We also feel collectively this month the heavy influence of your modern ruler Pluto. And the big action is the last days of July. First thing first, Jupiter will turn retrograde, and also we have a triggering of astrological influence that we felt strongly throughout all the 2021 last year, and that is the big square between Saturn and Uranus. In a very brief overview, Uranus is about progress and quantum leap into your future development and freedom, independence, while Saturn holds back. Saturn is about duties, responsibilities, the old school, the government, the restrictions, the traditions, the delays, right? So it's like pushing the brakes and the accelerator at the same time. So it's quite intense moment, right? We will feel it now in July, and for the last time this square will be active this autumn, September, October, okay? So whatever happens in your life, July, late July, whatever you feel and experience, kind of the resolution, the outcome might come already after October this year. All right, so let's start from the very beginning. On the 2nd of July, we have a square between your two rulers, Scorpio. That is Mars in Aries, very strong now, very passionate in your 6th house, and Pluto in Capricorn in your 3rd house. Well, yeah, let's admit it, it's pretty explosive day. So we have to pull ourselves together, right? Because we might feel irritated, nervous, there might be confrontations. Pluto is an obsessive planet. It's like a push from big, powerful people or institutions. It can be something financial, the government, the restrictions, and so on. In your case, it's 6th, 3rd house. So we're talking about work. We're talking about communication in work. It might be forceful. It might be like kind of a bit aggressive even, right? You have to be careful on the road, please, Scorpio, here, because Mars in 6th house is rushing to do all the activities, help everyone, fix everything, yeah, like a superhero, fix the health, including maybe there is a temperature, you feel hot really with Mars in 6th house, but it's good for fitness activities. But then Pluto on the 3rd house, in the 3rd house, is like maybe some secrets are coming out on the surface, because Pluto tends to pile up anger, resentment, offenses, grudges, and now maybe Mars is like pinching and bursting all this problematic area. Maybe it's about something you need to speak with your siblings, neighbors, colleagues, co-workers, other students with whom you attend something, right? Maybe you need to finally repair your car. But on the other hand, 3rd house is contracts, documents, it's promotion, PR, marketing campaign, online activity. So maybe you're opening your blog about acupuncture or medical blog, or you start sharing with people your insights, your information. Maybe you are psychic, maybe you're astrologer or tarot specialist, so you start sharing this with others and gaining clients. It's good to have some fitness, but careful not to have some injuries on this day. What helps us exactly on the 2nd is the trine between Mercury in Gemini and Saturn in Aquarius. That's such a cold shower for all these hot emotions, because Mercury is very reasonable in Gemini, and with Saturn is very structured, organized, rational, practical, pulled together, cool-headed, so that's great. And with you, it's like 8th, 4th house, so maybe you're receiving support by a psychologist, esoteric specialist, maybe you're going on some consultation. Also, you might receive emotional or financial even support by your family, parents, or household. On the 5th, the tension goes down a bit already because Mars leaves fiery Aries and goes into rational, calm down, peaceful, earthy Taurus. Mars is your ruler, so the transits of Mars through some signs give you a bit of pinch of these qualities of this sign. So you become a bit more steady, more easygoing, more oriented towards sensual and physical pleasures, good food, good wine, good meeting with friends. And by the way, for you, Taurus is 7th house. So while Mars transits your 7th, you might be very actively meeting people, dating. Also, you know, there might be some quarrels with existing partners because Mars is sharp at the end of the day. But also there might be big passion with your partner, or maybe reignite the love and the passion with, with your spouse. There is a chance here for this. Pretty active, pushy, maybe even signing contracts and deals. The same day, 5th of July, Mercury goes into Cancer, and on the 18th, Venus goes into Cancer as well. This is your 9th house being very nicely stimulated. 9th house is travels. Mercury is very proactive as well, moving around, so studies, travels, talking to people from different cultures, expanding your horizons, your knowledge. Maybe you start being the teacher, the guru, the coach, the expert. Venus gives you such a charm. You can earn money from intellectual and teaching and traveling activities. Maybe you're a tourist guide, right? Maybe you're meeting love, because Venus represents love and your partners. Now they become, well, after the 18th, they become a bit more Cancerian, so a bit more soft and emotional, sensitive, nurturing, and they might be also foreigners, for example. You can travel together. On the 9th, we have Mercury square Jupiter, very exciting day for the mind, especially because Jupiter is magnifying everything, giving you great, huge ideas, optimistic thoughts, sky's the limit. And at the same time, that's your 9th and 6th house, so there might be very exciting business trip, going to study something that will help your work or your health. Maybe you're meeting some enlightened healers or specialist doctors that really can help you out with information or exercises or some medical advices overall. Maybe you start really working with international colleagues, people, or dealing with some legal matters at work. On the 13th, we have a full moon at 21 degrees of Capricorn. That's your 3rd house. So we have some culmination of studies. Maybe you get exam, certificate, diploma, new car. Maybe you're selling the old one. There is clarity where to travel, what to study, how to perform in your social media blog. Maybe news from your siblings, neighbors, cousins, relatives, or about your local environment overall. Travel, possible travel, culmination of a travel, or you finally know where you want to go for holidays. Same day, Venus trines Saturn, again 8th, 4th house, so great for working with your inner child, solving some psychological issues, healing emotionally. You might get support from family environment or from homeland or the past. or from your partner even, maybe even financial support. On the 16th, we have a precise conjunction between Mercury and the Sun. We call this moment Kazimi, Mercury Kazimi. Here it's important the timing. So I live in Bulgaria, that's Eastern European Daylight Saving Time, and it's going to happen at 10:15 p.m. on the 16th in Bulgaria. You might want to check your local time zone because it's very special when Mercury is in the heart of the Sun. It's like on a private audience with the God of Gods, because Sun is the star, the planet in astrology that gives us the most important thing, life. Life, but also light, hope, ego, yeah? In our natal charts, the Sun is who am I? What I came here to this life to develop, to do, to become. It's my body, it's my health as well. In your case, they conjunct in the 9th house. So if you allow yourself a moment of peace, meditate, breathe in, breathe out, be calm, write in a diary, or maybe even if you're traveling at this moment, you might get this very special insight, aha moment. Oh wow, like I didn't know that, now I see clearly, right? So Mercury was the messenger of the gods, so he brings us the news from the universe. You might especially, of course, think of some particular topic you want clarification about. Maybe you want to work with tarot in this moment. It's your 9th house, so it's about your own expansion, your own growth. It's about aiming, where you're aiming at as a development, personal and professional, what you study, what you prepare yourself for, right? 9th house is the one before the 10th house. 10th house is career achievements. 9th house is the preparation to be respected, to be a leader, to be an expert. We share opinions, we travel, we gather experiences and knowledge. So it might be all related to this. Or 9th house is also court trials, legal matters, documents, relocation. So there might be some brilliant ideas about those. 18th and 20th are a bit tough days for all of us. On the 18th, Mercury opposes Pluto, and on the 20th, Sun opposes Pluto. Of course, we might talk about some sort of revelations, because Mercury is knowledge and news, and Pluto is the lord of the underworld. It's the shadow side where we put the unwanted or dangerous stuff, but then eventually they come to light because Pluto wants honesty and dignity, power, control. And so it's a culmination moment, I would say, because whenever two planets are in opposition, it's like a full moon. That means that they met previously in a conjunction as a new moon. And that's kind of now the halfway of the whole cycle, with clarity and reaping of what you sow. Pluto and Mercury conjunct 3 times this year. Well, actually December 2021 and then January and February 2022. Last winter, basically, right? So you might want to remember what you have planned, seeded back then, that would be concerning knowledge, travel, education, communication, expansion, teaching, publishing, becoming the expert, the specialist. Because here we have this development between 9th and 3rd house. Yeah, remember Pluto is in the 3rd, but Mercury is in the 9th. So we talk about balance between the local environment and the world in a whole, at large. 9th house is big, it's very Jupiterian energy, it's big plans, big ambitions, no one can stop me, I have faith, I believe in myself, I want to share with the world what I know, right? I want to go to Sri Lanka, then I want to go to New York, conferences, business, sharing ideas, exchanging ideas. But 3rd house is really the neighborhood, your block of flats, your building, your neighbors, right? Your siblings, maybe they need you. And in this moment, you have to balance between the world and the little school of life that is what is around you. Maybe something related to internet, maybe something related to traveling, to vehicle. Maybe it's facts against faith. I would say that these days, 18, 19, 20th, it's good to be careful here for you on the road, right? Because Pluto is sometimes like unpredictable planet, and with big tension, it's very big intensity. And hopefully it's a beautiful culmination. Maybe you started courses and studying in this winter, and now you are certified finally. On the 19th, Mercury moves into Leo, and on the 22nd, Sun goes as well into Leo, into its favorite sign. That's your 10th house, Scorpio. So how much pleasure, fun, dignity, passion you will experience this whole month regarding to your career, to your shining in front of a public, getting recognized, getting applauded. Popularity possibly will come to you. You have great verbal communicational skills here to deal with authorities, with managers, bosses. You can become independent, self-reliant, freelancer, your own boss. You can plan for future career development and basically your whole mission in life, and sign contracts and deals. On the 25th, we have a great day for your partners, actually, because Venus squares Jupiter, and Venus represents your business and private partners. Of course, the square is a bit of a tension moment, and maybe they will go overboard too much, as Jupiter knows no limits, but it's about pleasure. Venus wants joy, pleasures, good food, good beautiful dress, beautiful look, hair and everything, love, kisses, and Jupiter is about incredible optimism and good mood and good possibilities. And for you, it's 9th, 6th house, so can be about traveling somewhere, can be because of work reasons, for health. Maybe you're meeting some very important person, very knowledgeable expert who can help you at work with your health, with your exercises, with your repairment work. Maybe you are expanding your living space, or you're repairing your car indeed, and now you need this person who will motivate you and show you how to do it. Maybe you are becoming such a beautiful, attractive expert, teacher, guru, coach that is just like a magnet. You know, people need you, people want your opinion and knowledge. That's a great day for relationships. Your partners can be really generous and very positive. Between 26th and 31st, you see the last days of the month, Mercury is again pretty active, being in Leo, in your 10th house. He squares one by one Mars, Uranus and Rahu, the karmic north lunar node, Rahu, in your 7th house. First of all, there is big action in 7th house. Mars is prompting you to meet people, to spice up your love life. Maybe there are some arguments. Uranus gives your partner some strange ideas, weird, wicked vibe. Maybe they want some more freedom, liberation. Maybe they're ready to jump in their future. Maybe they suddenly become traders of cryptocurrency. I mean, something big goes on with your partners in their own life, or they are influencing you somehow because they bring now the progress, the fresh, inspiring ideas. They might, you know, the line between crazy and genius is very thin, right? So you might meet some people who are either crazy or some just like mavericks, genius, maybe IT specialists, astrologers, astronomers, scientists that show you where the progress or how the progress can look like. You might meet plenty of new people. You might meet younger people who become important in your life, exotic in a sense, because from different cultures, or with unconventional, let's say, interests. And yeah, because the square is between 10th and 7th house, it might be more about work, it might be more about clients or collaboration with others, colleagues, experts that help you grow, with brilliant new ideas. Maybe you are the consultant, right? Maybe you're the astrologer, psychologist, financial analyst. What else I wanted to say here? Now, on the 31st, we have activation of this Saturn-Uranus square, because on the 31st, Mercury in your 10th house is exactly opposite Saturn in your 4th house. So on the sky we have something like a triangle, looks like this, but they call it the T-square. So we have this opposition, very important one for fixed signs. Here it's an important time once again this year, because you have 10th house Mercury, who wants to be on public, to do some professional deals, collaborate, travel for business. And then Saturn is the obligations, responsibilities at home towards your parents. Maybe you need to at the same time repair your place of living, build the foundations, metaphorically or literally, verbally. Saturn is like a party pooper here, because you see, like, this Uranus was all about take my hand and jump with me towards the new. Maybe it's sudden change of status. Uranus in 7th house, if things with your partners don't go light and exciting and fresh and new and interesting and unique, then Uranus might break things. It's like suddenly, unexpectedly, like a lightning bolt. And a 10th house is the status, like being married or being divorced. So maybe suddenly you get the ring, suddenly you're engaged, suddenly your partner asks you to relocate with them to their place of living. So for you it's like, oh, now I have to like gather a passport and visas and documents and whatnot, right? So like Saturn is at the bottom. You can watch my video about retrograde Saturn, because at the moment he is retrograde till the autumn. Also, don't worry if right now things are just like forming, but they're intense, like you want to jump, but Saturn is pulling you back. 4th house, family, and so on, past, your country of origin, your memories from childhood. You need to first deal with that, clean it, clear it, restructure it, and then you can move forward with clients and work, profession, mission, and social status. Remember, the resolution will come after this autumn. Yeah, Saturn is very principled, and it's about tradition. So maybe your partner is like, hey, let's not get married, or let's get married in Vegas, right? And you're like, your Saturn is like, no way, I want a prenuptial contract even. Right, so on the 28th, we have a new moon at 5 degrees of Leo, and that's your 10th house, right? So new possibilities for career development, new boss, new work, new position. Something new and exciting must be here, because this new moon trines Jupiter. So don't lose this opportunity. You can grow, you can develop, you can show yourself to the world, become popular even. Also, this new moon conjuncts the asteroid Ceres, who talks about care and food, maternity. Maybe that's the change of status here. Suddenly there is a baby, right? And that's why Saturn is like, well, now you have a lot of responsibilities at home. But yeah, expansion and a lot of optimism. And Jupiter is stationed to go retrograde from the 26th of July till the 1st of August. Which means that all the attention to the universe is towards Jupiter as well. Of course, in public space, it's court, legal matters, traveling. It might be something about war tribunals, because it's in Aries. But in your case, it's 6th house, so work, responsibilities, health. You will be thinking about it carefully. Of course, Jupiter is just maybe Jupiter expanded you too much, and now you want a diet. You want to shrink in. So more moderated daily eating habits and exercises perhaps as well. Maybe you find a teacher a personal trainer. Also, Jupiter rules your 2nd and 5th house, which is about, as well, 2nd house is the body. 5th house is about children. So maybe you're working something in this direction. getting healthier in order to get pregnant. Also, second, fifth house can be money, money for your kids, money for your loved ones, money for your hobbies, your passion, your holidays. So also you will be considering work and hence how to make money to be basically happy and satisfied. Interesting, huh, Scorpio? Well, that's how July looks like for you overall. Thank you so much for watching, liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. That really helps the channel and me professionally grow. Always below the video in the description you'll find personal contacts for in case you're interested in astrological or tarot consultations. Thank you so much once again. Enjoy July. May it be wonderful, amazing, interesting, passionate, positive, useful month for you. Take care of yourself and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.